And we're finally into the game. Welcome to another wonderful game of Capture the Flag between our two schools, between the International School of Belgrade and Frankfurt International School. The action is taking place already, with Frankfurt International School rushing the base of the ISB. Our similar tactic that they've used last time, we can see the flag has been captured by one of the players already. A little chaos has been created right from the start of the game, and we can see a player crouching with the flag. I will not reveal their location in the live stream because this is might be a crucial point for the Frankfurt International team. Nevertheless, the action has started. The blue team has captured the flag as well. I like how the ISB has been able to counter the tactics of the Frankfurt International School, and the red team. What happened there? Yep, the blue team has captured the flag. The red team has scored the point. This is a very intense start of the game, isn't it? The blue team is now carrying the flag. We can see a chase is happening here. A little jump has been missed, and nevertheless the red team has been able to rescue their flag. A score is 1-0 in favor of Frankfurt International School. Wonderful beginning of the match. We can see the tie in terms of frags. It's 8-8, and it's 1-0 in terms of score points. So I'll make sure the sound is okay on my end. And you can hear me well. 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Sound seems to be doing all right, and I think we are in a good shape. All right, let's get back into the game. We can see a player from the red team riding a horse. We've never seen these tactics before. Horses are available to both teams, but we've never seen them being used in the game before. The horse has been slain, and now we are moving into the early stage of the game where both teams are trying to reinforce their base through our initial supplies that they have at their base. We can see both teams on the blue side. The flag has been reinforced, and also on the red side, the flag has been reinforced as well. Both teams has done a phenomenal job really quickly of putting the defense around the bases. Pillager's outpost is still uncontested. No one dares to capture the Pillager's outpost yet, which could lead, or which could give a good advantage to both teams. The Pearl and the pearls, there are some good loot there, but none of the teams is actually interested in capturing the Pillager's outpost yet. All right, so with around 17 minutes left in the game, FIS is leading with 1 point. They've done it time and again, and these tactics gives them a huge advantage throughout the game, where they capture the flag. And then at the beginning of the game, we can see another flag has been captured by FIS. The player is now trying to make their way out, though they are countered by two defense players. The reinforcement is here. We can see 3-on-2. The blue team takes down one player, and then another player is taking down. A huge fight is happening in the pit. Most players of the blue team, and now all players are now respawning, and red team has won this little skirmish, this little but important team fight, and now they need to make their way out of the pit. They have about 20 seconds remaining, but the players are starting to respawn, and it's becoming increasingly hard for them to fend off the pressure from the blue team, and the blue team has been able to return the flag back to its base. We can see it's quite hard to get out of the perimeter of the base here. The flag has been reinforced quite extensively. We can see cobweb being used around, so you have to break portion of the wall to get out, which, as you understand, takes time. We have another announcement. 15 minutes left in the game. The score is 1-0. We can see how aggressively We can see how aggressively the red team is playing. They're constantly putting pressure on the blue team. We can see golden helmet. Is it a golden helmet? Nope, sorry. It's the skin. It's the character skin, not the golden helmet. So to give you a better view, I'll clear my user interface. And now let's see. Let's just peek on the flank a little bit. Is it a red? No, it's not. It's still characters. And now we can actually spot the opening right here. This is how the blue team or red team is able to get into the base. They have an opening here through the basement, and then let's see, where do they go from here? I assume they go upstairs and into here, I guess. Maybe, not sure. Anyways, the flag has been captured, and we need to see whether red team will be able to get the flag, to bring the flag back to their base. I suppose this is the player who's carrying the flag. Student 17 is carrying the flag. I assume, nope, sorry. There we go, student 12. Student 12 carries the flag. They capture the point. Well done. I'll just drop this block here. I don't need it. Another play is happening here in the tower. Two players, or one player from the blue team is actually hiding in the tower. I think he has been spotted by one of the red players, but he's still there. He's still there in the tower. The red team in the meantime captures another point. The point is returned, and we can see one player down there in the tower. The blue player is waiting for the team to leave the perimeters of their base so they can capture the flag. And it's not so much in capture, it's not so much the capture that is important. It's also getting out of the base or getting out of the speed that is really, really hard and poses a real challenge for players, as we have seen in the past. Anyways, let's see how skillfully the player will be able to get the flag. He understands that he's probably the only person in their base. All other players are leading the attack, so this is the perfect time. The flag is captured. Now the pickaxe gets the block out, and now the player is on the way to get out of the base. The red team understands that their flag has been captured. They're trying to retreat back, and that the flag from the blue team is captured as well. The blue team rescues their flag, and in the meantime, one of their players is carrying the flag. We'll try to lead them. We'll try to follow them to see if they are able to return the flag, but they've been spotted. They've been spotted by one of the red players. Now a crucial team fight is going to happen. The blue player decides to retreat. He decides to maneuver out. He is leading. He decides to fight back, and let's see whether he can. Oh no, that was an important team fight. Not a team fight, a one-on-one fight. All the loot is now on the ground. We can see a horse saddle here, an apple, and other resources. But that was a crucial point for the blue team. Had they won this fight, they would have been able to score the point and bring the score to 1-2. Right now, it's 2-0. And it's becoming increasingly hard for the blue team to capture the point. They've been able to sneak in, and the integrity of the base hasn't been mended, so this little spot here can make for an easy escape right there. So if I were in the blue team's shoes, I'll do the offense right over the way. But you can see how aggressive the red team is playing. They're constantly on the blue side of the map. They're leading the attack, 4-3 players simultaneously. They're trying to get from both sides. We've seen an opening from the right side, and we can see a player from the red team is trying to get in. They're trying to get the portion of the wall down. The player is taken down with I believe it's an iron sword or a stone sword, and now the player is going out. He's met with the player who's got no swords, but he has won this fight, and he has been rewarded with the stone sword, which deals more damage than the wooden sword, and that makes for an easy win. The score is still 2-0. Both flags are in place, or are they? Yep, both flags are in place. Both teams are playing incredibly well. We've seen moves from blue team and red team, but the red team is continuously putting pressure on the blue team from both sides. We can see an opening in the wall here that leads in the basement. I believe there is an opening in the wall right here somewhere. Yeah, right there. And the flag is captured. I believe it's here. I'll try to follow student 12. They've used the tunnel that they've dug before, and now student 12 is able to fight back. They're fighting back, student 12, and the flag is returned. I think a student got stuck here in this little building. That's why they had to fight back, otherwise it would have been an easy escape. This is not the first time the red team captures the point, but then the flag is returned. Really, really high pressure from the Frankfurt International School. The team is famous for early attack. They're also famous for this increasing pressure throughout the game. The blue team is trying to counter that with putting their attack as well. We've seen a couple of successful attacks on their flag. A couple of flags has been captured, but then the players cannot return the flag back, which at the end of the game spells all the difference, right? You not only you need to capture the flag, you also need to bring it back. Very intense game. It's a little bit hard to keep track of the pace of the game and what is happening. It looks like the red team decides to stay back and defend their base a little bit more, or are they getting ready for another attack? So let's quickly peek into our chest here. You can see multiple iron swords, which have been crafted, I see, by one of the team players, because those are not essentially available at the beginning of the game. So they've been crafted by one of the players of the red team. Interesting move is happening on the left-hand side of the game. We can see all 5 players for now. We can see 4 players from the red team leading the attack. They're just smashing the blue team. They're moving as one unit all together, one after another. They're placing blocks. They're moving. I mean, their movement is generally really, really good. You can see how coordinated their attack is. Four players are moving into the base one-on-one. They're just smashing everything on their way. And now it's going to be easier, I think, for them to get... The flag is captured. Players are clear the way. And now all 4 players are here. They're trying to forestall the blue team. In the meantime, the player with the flag with an iron sword. It's strategically how they place the iron sword in the hands of the player who's carrying the flag. And the flag is captured. The score is 3-0. And another player is able to escape as well. What a wonderful attack. I quite like that, how red team was able to move here, move through the 2 towers, enter the base. Another flag has been captured. While I was talking about the attack that just took place, FIS has just captured another flag, and it is looking like the Frankfurt International School is setting the pace for this game. Their attacks incessantly put the blue team at a disadvantage. The blue team cannot coordinate their attack because they're just busy with defending their base of this really I just seen that the player has been disconnected, so let me just check with their player 14 has been disconnected. I think a red team has now only 4 players. Do they? Yep. Let me fix that really quickly. A Pillager's outpost has been defeated. Let's see what the loot is. Oh, wonderful. Lots of ender pearls. Which team? Student 12 will be rewarded with lots of ender pearls, arrows, iron chest plate, and other lucrative things. And that's the point of getting the Pillager's outpost, that you will be rewarded with so much stuff that can help you get out of the base. You can use ender pearls to jump over the walls and just generally be more agile and harder to capture. So I wonder how student 12 will be using their loot to get. Did they get? Oh no, they got the nether sword as well. Look at that. That will deal insane damage. So I'm keen to follow. Okay, here we go. They're sharing the loot with student 13. So student 13 must be the team captain. They also have a trident. Oh, that looks really, really hard. For the blue team. The blue team, nevertheless, is leading the attack. You can see 3 players are moving in. Student 18, we can see a horse rider. We can see, let's quickly check the chest here. What is happening here? We can see a couple of iron swords, cobweb, and just general resources. Red team captured the flag. Student 12 is equipped with the trident, and the red team captures another point. The game is very intense. I cannot catch up with the pace. Both teams are playing increasingly hard and heavy on attack. Red team, I know Frankfurt International School is famous for being up and running, but the blue team, the ISBs nevertheless has been also great in putting up successful attacks. They've been able to capture the point, and it looks like another point is going to be captured by the team. They're going to be spotted. Student 4 got the flag, but then did not prevail in the one-on-one fight, and the flag has been returned. The score is 5-1. We have about 5 minutes remaining into the game. Red team capture the Pillager's outpost, and it's really hard once they get this gear, once they have the nether sword and the trident. You can see how they just smash through the wall, and now student 12 is carrying the flag back home, pretty much uncontested. I think all of the blue players have been taken down. There now on respawn, and the flag is going to be captured, and the score will be 6-1. Good job for FIS. Very well executed. The Pillager's outpost has been captured once. Student 14, I think, is still missing. Yep. But both teams have 5 players. I'm happy we've been able to fix that. So let's have a look at the frag count. How do teams compare in terms of their kills? Red team has taken down 62. Our blue team has 4 and 44. So Frankfurt International School has won this game. I don't think it's too late to say that. By both our flag points, they've scored 8. They've also won in terms of the takedown, 63-64-44. I've just seen an announcement that 1 minute is remaining into the game, and the red team is just continuously snowballing and just continuously taking advantage of their lead. It's now 9-0, and I think we are in a good place to congratulate the red team. Something is happening in the blue team. The red team has just decided to make an outpost here on the blue base, which they've been punished for. So will the red team be able to get to the 10? I think they will. They have 30 seconds to get 10th point. Bravo to the Frankfurt International School. All right, red team 1, 2, 3. So I want to make sure. All right, GG to both teams. Well played. The score is 10-0. I'll reflect that in the our table, in our brackets. Well done for the Frankfurt International School. This is their first win in this season. We wish them good luck in the games to come. We also wish good luck to the International School of Belgrade. Join us again for another live stream that will happen later on today. We have 2 more games happening tonight. One is between LF&Y from New York and Anglo-American School in Sofia. We also have another game. I forgot which games are playing. But anyways, well done. Great game. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time, and have a good day. Bye-bye.